Morell started disliking Giesing because Hitler spent more time now with Giesing than with him. And there was what I call the doctor's war ensued. Because Giesing then tried to get rid of Morell because Giesing could suddenly see that Hitler was receiving a lot of drugs. And he was taking cocaine with Giesing. Giesing left the room, then Morell would come in and give him Eukodal, the opioid, intravenously, which is the speedball effect. Cocaine and an opioid, at the same time. That creates a really crazy high, but that's a high that's not stable anymore. That's a high that's like at the end of your drug career, you take the speedball.
So speedball is a combination of a stimulant
right.
and a depressant. Cocaine
Opioids
and heroin.
are depressants.
Yeah, so combining cocaine and heroin, huh? Wow.
I've never had a speedball, but I think it's like the most hardcore drug experience you can have, and Hitler had this in the summer of 1944 for quite some time. And then the doctors really fought for influence over Hitler. And Giesing teamed up with Himmler, head of the SS, and basically said to Himmler, this Morell guy, and Himmler was already suspicious of Morell, obviously, because Morell's spending so much time with Hitler. There's no control. Like Himmler was a control freak. What is he actually giving to the Führer? The Führer doesn't look good anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So Giesing was trying to get Morell out. Maybe because he wanted Hitler to have a better health. Maybe he wanted to have the job himself. He certainly tried to get rid of Morell. And it came to like a high noon situation, like the duel between the two doctors. It's, by the way, why I think it's completely insane that Hollywood hasn't bought the rights yet. Alone this doctor's war.
You mean for the entire Blitz story?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. That's really, some of the greatest movies. Like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
You can do a drug movie on the Nazis.
One of my favorite movies, probably Downfall, which is Hitler in the bunker, which does Downfall have a drug?
No, they missed the drug angle. Because my book hadn't been out yet, they didn't know about it. That's why
That'd be a different story.
They can't really explain why Hitler became a physical wreck. There's no explanation for it except the drugs, the opioid addiction.
You could explain it. It is a part of it that it's an extremely stressful position he's in.
Yeah, but you don't become a physical wreck.
The physical wreck aspect, yeah.
And there were 2 bedrooms in the bunker in Berlin. 2 bedrooms. One, of course, for Hitler, the other one for Morell. No one else was sleeping in the bunker. I mean, you can see the importance of, especially those last months, of Morell in the bunker. And they didn't get that when they made the movie The Downfall. But it's still an interesting movie, but I can't take it seriously because they didn't see this.
The drug component
is missing.
Again, I don't think it has to be the main thing, but it has to be a part of it. A serious movie on Blitzed would be really nice. It's not easy to do.
No.
There's something about drugs, if you do a movie on drugs that involve drugs, that it makes it, you can go too far into like Tarantino territory,
right,
where it's more like, which is also incredible and awesome, but it's a different thing.
Well, he invents history and he's like very open about it.
Yeah.
Like, this is not what actually happened. I think a Blitzed movie would have to stick to the facts.
Yeah.
And I've spoken with some directors, very good German directors, and it's just very hard to do.
But if you do it well, that's like a legendary movie.
Yeah,